Sorry, guys. Okay. Should have did that before I press record. All right. Uh, Welcome to Confessions of Being Fabulous with Priscilla Hawks, where we live, we learn, we grow. So today is day 28 of 31 Days of Gratitude, and I'm so excited. For 9:15. Okay. I'm so excited. We are closing this thing out. Closing this thing out. We've been here for now 28 days talking about gratitude in different ways. I apologize for the moving around. I did not travel with uh, something to hold the camera. And I'm on vacation right now. The ears, we're about to do a picture of everyone with the ears. So that's the ears. But anyway, thank you. If you've tuned in at all for 5 seconds during these 28 days, I truly appreciate it. Welcome back. If you're tuning in for the first time, welcome. Thank you for being here. We've talked about gratitude in different ways. Day one, we touched on, hey, if you were grateful for anyone in your life. I started it off by being grateful and giving thanks and praise for my son, Nolan. Day two, we said, hey, you may have no one in your life that you're grateful for, but maybe you're grateful for some things. So I said, if you're grateful for a car, if you're grateful for a house, if you're grateful for a rug, if you're grateful for whatever it may be, some toy that's exciting to you, let's be grateful for that. Day three through about five, we talked about what I call gratitude blockers. And we talked about how sometimes it's hard to be in a spirit of gratitude and giving thanks and praise because you just can't quite get there because of other things going on. And one of those things we talked about is remaining in like unforgiveness. If there's somebody that they did you wrong, you don't like what they did, you don't like how it happened, but you're still tight. You're still just, not forgiving them. Well, that can actually mess you up because now you are the one that can't express gratitude. You are the one walking around tight. You are the one walking around with whatever. So we talked about that. Uh, Hi, Boo. Hi, Dalton filtering system. And so we talked about all of these things. We went to a couple of holiday parties during the 28 days. Attack. Hi, Fleo CM. We talked about gratitude tools. And for me, I have some favorites, but I gave you a few. One of them was, list making. I did something called a focus wheel. And so I'm not going to go through the whole thing. You got to go back to all 28 days, 27, today's day 28. You got to go back to the replays. Go back to the replays, check out the 27 days of gratitude that you missed. And I hope something in it resonates with you. We've had guests. We've been at holiday parties turning up. It's been a wonderful, wonderful ride. So that's a little bit about, yes, Perry Winkleton, 28 days. Today's day 28. So we've had, this is the 31 Days of Gratitude Challenge. We did 27 days. Today makes day 28. We're going all the way through 31, which is just in a few short days from now. So I'm just excited that we made it this far. But to jump right in at the end of each day, or during the challenge, I should say, because these videos are not super long. I hop on, I say some words, and then I close it out with the challenge. And so my challenge for today, before I say that, let me reiterate, the whole point of this challenge is that I wanted to encourage people to adopt gratitude as a lifestyle, not just like a one-time event, not just, because it's the holidays and maybe you got something special, but just overall in life, having a general disposition of gratitude, being grateful, giving thanks, giving praise for the things that you do have in your life. And my proposal is based on personal experience. I feel like I'm not going to say that I'm perfect and I do it all the time, but for the most part, I have adopted gratitude as a lifestyle and it just feels better. And so my belief is that when you feel better, you make better decisions. Better things tend to happen. You know, are not sick as often. Like different things that ultimately they just benefit you, allow for you to be more productive. It just allows for more of what you want to enter into your life rather than the opposite. So that's the purpose of the challenge. Um, we're under a tornado. Stephanie White. Hi, Stephanie. Sorry to hear that. I'm not sure which part of the world you were in, but hopefully everything is okay and works out okay and you're safe right now. But we're talking about, oh, okay, Texas. Well, hopefully you're safe where you are. We're talking about gratitude. And so I'm going to jump right into the word or the challenge or whatever you want to call it for the day. So today, I want to encourage you to be intentional. And when I say be intentional, excuse the movement. I normally have something to stabilize this, but I'm on vacation right now. And so I'm using my arm, hence the moving back and forth. So thanks for your patience. But hi, AJ Gaming. Good morning. Hello. Um, I am of the belief that when we're intentional, this is to benefit us. This is to make things better for us. And then I also know from experience that when we're intentional, certain things, they are more likely to happen, if not guaranteed to happen, because we're so like laser focused on that thing. And so being laser focused can be a great thing if it's something that's really, really important to you, right? Whereas if it's something that you say is important, but you never really put any true energy into it, a year can go by and then you can look up and realize, oh, wait a minute, this was important and I've done absolutely nothing, nothing with it. And that can sometimes be bad if you're trying to get in the spirit of gratitude, because sometimes we can't get in the spirit of gratitude because we're upset with ourselves. We're upset and we feel like we let ourselves down. We let, maybe family members down that were counting on us because we didn't stick to something that we wanted to do. We didn't stay committed to a cause. We didn't stay committed to a journey. We didn't commit to a goal, or we halfway committed to it the first couple of days of the year and then we fell off. And so now when you start talking about gratitude, it might be hard for us to feel grateful because we're like, like we feel a level of guilt and maybe even shame around that thing. So thank you, Stephanie White. I appreciate that. Sorry to interrupt, but what does ratatouille mean? I'm not sure, and I'm not sure what you're seeing. What does ratatouille? I'm not sure what you're seeing because on my end, I'm just speaking, and I only see the comments that are being presented like in real time. So I'm not sure, but yeah, I don't know what that means. But there are reasons it might be hard to get into that spirit of gratitude, and sometimes we could be the blame because we just haven't honored uh, our own commitments. So being intentional can go a long way, not just for us, but for others in our life. But since 2025 is right around the corner, I wanted to talk about this today because I realized I need to also adopt this as we move into 2025, because I have a few things that are important to me. And I realized I wasn't really moving the needle. Like the needle has not moved. And I'm like, okay, how does the needle not move when I'm saying this is so important? And it's just as simple as not taking the time to, for example, put it in a calendar. Or in my case, I'm pretty good with a calendar, but sometimes I need help. I need help with things and I'll take too long to delegate it. So I have a go-to person, like literally ready, willing, able to tackle different tasks if it relates to my law business, because I'm an attorney. Sometimes if it relates to this business, Confessions of Being Fabulous, this YouTube channel is a channel I've been growing for about a year now. And then some other like administrative stuff, but I won't call her, or I'll take too long, or I'll call at the very, very last minute. So now when she gets the call, like she can't truly shine the way that maybe she could if I had given her a bit of a heads up, right? Story of Joseph in Genesis is a good story of gratitude. Brothers sold him to Egypt, but despite that, thanked him. Yes, yes, Perry Winkleton. Stephanie White, thank you, but I got to go. You're so sweet compared to the other ones. Thank you, Stephanie. God bless, and I hope everything works out for you in Texas. We'll keep you in prayer. The moving back and forth, guys, is because I'm traveling and I don't have anything to stabilize the phone. So sorry if that's distracting. But we were talking about being intentional on today. That is the challenge for today as I'm about to close out. And I was just sharing a little bit of my own story, acknowledging and admitting that sometimes I have found myself more recently, actually, with certain things. I'm like, okay, you're not being intentional. And this can get in the way of me expressing gratitude later because I may not get to a certain point later because I'm not even, putting in the intention or the work for that thing now. So sometimes to set yourself up for a W, set yourself up for the win, be intentional today. 2025 is around the corner, but be intentional today about what that's going to look like when it gets here. You don't have to wait. You can look at your own life and decide where you might potentially be falling short. I realize where I have been falling short is the art of delegation. I've not been great at delegating. And so I have set the intention. I'm going to say this publicly. I have set the intention for 2025. In 2025, I will be better at delegating different things and getting them off my plate a lot quicker, or sometimes just getting them off my plate, period, because it may not be something that I would normally even try to get off my plate. Normally, I might just be like, oh, no, I don't need help with that. I can handle that. But if I have this intention in 2025 about freeing up my time and, spending more time in a certain place, and even this channel, Confessions of Being Fabulous, I have so many plans. Y'all just wait. I got so many plans for 2025 for this channel, but that's not going to happen if I'm doing everything, if it's taking me forever to do everything, like it doesn't work like that. So I have to be intentional about creating the life that I say that I want. So anyway, not to make it a long run-on sentence, but that's the challenge for today. So I'm going to encourage you to go into your own life, go into a room, if you will, sit, do some reflecting, do some thinking as 2025 is right around the corner, and think about something that maybe you need to be a little more intentional about, and how you'll feel if you actually take the time to be intentional and that results in you accomplishing the goal, the objective, whatever it is. And if it's going to be good for you, if it's going to be good for your life, if it's going to be something that you're proud about, if it's going to be something that, you're excited, like, yes, I finally got over that hurdle, then take it seriously. Take it seriously. Implement the whatever. For me, it's delegation. So I have to just interact with this person in a different and more intentional way, and not just kind of use them as like a one-off person, but really incorporate them into my life. So that's me. You go and figure out what it is for you. It may not be delegation. It might just be, I need to commit to a schedule. I need to commit to waking up earlier. For some people, hey, I need to commit to going to bed at a certain time. But set an intention, be intentional, and go and commit to that and do that. And I know that that will assist if you're on this journey with us of adopting gratitude as a lifestyle. That will assist in making that happen. All right, so I'm about to jump. I have to go and join the crew. We're going to get food and take our picture with our wolf ears and then enjoy the rest of the evening. So thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Come back. Tomorrow's day 29. We still have a few more days to go. This is day 28. Like I said, if you've missed the days, just go back. All of the replays are still up. And so you can check out each one. The videos range from like maybe on the low end. Low end might be 11 minutes. Higher end, we're talking more like maybe 20 something minutes. We did have a day 7, I think was like 50 minutes, an hour and 50 minutes rather, over 2 videos, but that's because we were at a holiday party and we had people coming up during the party talking about what they were grateful for. I sing as well. So during that, I sang, a few holiday songs and stuff like that. So, just go and check it out. See for yourself. See for yourself. And I hope you stick around. But I'm so excited that we've made it this far. Love you too, Stephanie. I'm so excited that we've made it this far, and I'm just excited to close this thing out. I hope we close it out together. Because I've been away, I have not tuned in at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is around the normal time that I go live. I may be able to do that on Monday, though. Tomorrow, I probably won't because the way the day is, the weekend is going, it may not happen. But come Monday, I may go back to the normal, like 4 p.m. time. So we'll see. But either way, I'll be here. So I believe if you set a notification, it'll notify you that I'm live. So you can do that if you really, really want to close this thing out with us. All right. But thank you for tuning in. Go back and check out the other days so that you can know what we've been talking about. And that's it. I'm going to jump. Perry Winkleton. Thank you, Perry Winkleton. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you so much, Stephanie White. Thank you guys both for your engagement on today. Hope I see you back tomorrow. I wish you lots of fun, laughter, abundance in your life. Peace, guys.